A lot of speculation going on right now, so we do have to have some caution and care of what we're reporting here. But what Air France officials are saying is that there was turbulence in that area, that electrical problems were reported. That points to some possibilities for what could have gone wrong, but there's also the possibility that we may never find out.
A massive air and sea search that may never provide definite answers on the fate of Flight 447. Air France officials say the plane experienced turbulence and electrical problems before it vanished. Experts say a lightning strike is a possibility, but
on average, every airliner is struck at least once a year by a lightning strike. They don't go down.
Experts say when lightning strikes a plane, the bolt typically hits a sharp part of it, a wingtip or a tail surface. Millions of amps of energy run through the aircraft and usually exit out another sharp point. But sometimes, if components aren't well grounded, high voltages can cause electrical damage. This plane, an Airbus A330, is equipped with a fly-by-wire system. Unlike standard aircraft, where the pilot's controls are manually attached to control surfaces like rudders and flaps, with fly-by-wire, the pilot's controls in the cockpit are linked to the movable surfaces by electrical wires and computers. So essentially, a signal is sent to move those devices. Experts say there are backup fly-by-wire computers and wires, but a lightning strike could possibly disable those as well.
If you have a massive electrical problem, it's possible that you could cut off all the commands out to the control surfaces.
Still, even if those commands are cut off, aviation experts say the A330 has a manual flight control system, so-called trim tabs, that allow the crew to manipulate the rudder and the surface controls.
We asked Airbus for a briefing on possible causes on the electrical warning system, what protections are built in for lightning strikes. An Airbus spokeswoman said it's way too early at this stage, and the company does not want to engage in speculation. Wolf.
What about the weather in the region over the Atlantic? I understand that could have been a real problem.
That's right. This is an area called the Intertropical Convergence Zone. We're going to show this to viewers now. This is the area of the Atlantic where the northern hemisphere meets the southern, right around the equator. Weather and aviation experts tell us this is where the northeast and southeast trade winds meet, pushing a lot of warm, moist air upward. That condenses, produces some of the world's most nasty thunderstorms and hurricanes. If lightning hit this plane, it could have been in this area, Wolf, but again, very preliminary at this stage.